What's up, YouTube? We're back with episode 14 of our ammo playthrough. We just finished getting through Flannery and obtaining the 4th badge. So now we're going back to Petalburg to deal with Norman, aka our dad, and trying to get his badge. First, we're gonna go into the desert and try and capture our next team member, which is gonna be Trapinch right here. Send out an electric to try and bring him down. Sandstorm is going to be a little bit of a pain. It's always a pain. Hurts everything that isn't ground or rock types or steel types. So Trapinch is going to feel right at home in the desert, meanwhile Manectric will have to contend with the sandstorm hitting him. But this should be an easy enough capture. After Trapinch tries to do sand attack, we'll do the damage from the sandstorm. Sand in your eyes. Not fun. Another Ultra Ball to be used here. 1, 2, 3. And caught. Welcome to the team, Trapinch. We'll take you out of the box in a little while. But for now, go hang out in the PC while we make our way through the desert. Let's talk to this guy. We'll pick up this item first. Stardust. Pretty valuable when it's time to start making money. Sell that at any Pokémon. Tower of Sand. It does look fragile, but being the reckless explorer that we are, we're gonna go in. Gonna climb up. We need the mock bike for this. This is gonna be a bit of trial and error here. We're gonna see real quick. Jump on. There's a battle. Sand shrew. We don't have a sand shrew, so let's capture it. Tackle. Well, this one doesn't have arena trap, so we could have run away from it at any point. But I actually want to make it so we capture a good 90% of what we run into. I'm gonna have a nicely filled out Pokedex by the Hall of Fame induction before post game. Ultra Ball should be damaged enough where Ultra Ball will once again not fail. Yep. It's a nice capture. Data to the Pokedex. More. Make me smarter. As we learn more and more about it. Our Pokemon friends in the Hoenn region. Another team member for the box. We go through these cracks and we're gonna fall. We're gonna go back. We're gonna grab the bike. We're gonna fall again. This was a bit of, like I said, a bit of trial and error trying to get the turn just right. Get on the bike. I'm gonna fall again because it's not fast enough from right there. Turn around. Go back up the stairs. Felt like we were in here forever, but nope, not enough momentum. We're gonna fall again. Climbing back up the stairs. We're gonna grab the bike from here. Far enough. Yeah, oh, we made it. All right. Up to the 3rd floor now. 3rd floor, some rock smash. We had a lot of wild encounters here, which is why we moved a bit ahead. You see a lot of transitions there, a lot of wild encounters. Combusking with Rock Smash, and now the question is, are we going to go with the Root Fossil and Lileep, or are we going to go with the Claw Fossil and Anorith? Decisions. Stare at the camera for effect, and we're going to go with Root Fossil. Let's put that away, and now the tower crumbles. Surprised we didn't wind up dying in here. Buried under thousands of piles of sand. There goes the fossil. Falls right beneath our feet. Unable to grab it. We must have just scared this man half to death. Get in some battles in the desert. exploring, walking around with my new goggles. Hey, look, a trainer. Yeah, you heard correctly, but they're gone. I found the one fossil there is to find. There is absolutely no more fossils. You should not go digging. Just gonna send out Sandshrew versus Manectric. No, I probably should have healed up before this battle. That's okay. Get a Howl off or two, and then we'll be able to knock this thing out fairly easily. No poison? No poison, yay. Would have been terrible to deal with poison and sandstorm. Not a good combination. Just tackle that. Okay, dig. It's time to get out of here. I'm gonna switch up. I'm gonna send out Swellow. Because dig does nothing to Swellow. So we're gonna switch to the bird. Birdman. Avoid this dig, and then we're gonna knock it out. Doesn't affect Swellow. No, it does not. But Sandstorm does. These are not great. Gonna wing attack. Take that down real quick. Good night, Sandshrew. Manectric to level 30. That's great. Everybody's getting a little bit stronger every time. Gonna send Manectric back out. Against the Marrow. Gonna spark this thing after the Sandstorm does its business. Yeah. Sandstorm hurts Marrow too. Get that spark in. Super effective. Electricity and water do not mix, guys. Good 300 Poké Dollars there. A hiker in... Well, he's probably not a hiker, right? He's gotta be a fossil maniac, yep. Ruin maniac. Send out Sandslash. Sandslash has Sand Veil, which makes his evasiveness higher in sandstorm conditions. So this, yeah, it's gonna make Nuzleaf miss. Hopefully it doesn't become a habit. We can just get out of here quickly. The longer this goes, the easier time that Sandslash is gonna have to take us down. And now with Sand Attack, not great. More Sandstorm damage. Let's see where we're gonna get from here. We're gonna try another Bullet Seed, maybe? Oh, this one hit. Alright. 1, 2. Can we get a third one? Yes, we can. Can we get a fourth one? We don't need it. Alright. There goes Sandslash. Thanks, Dusty. Yeah, Pokénaps are great. It'd be great if they existed in real life. Hey, look. Let's do a double battle. Another Ruin Maniac and a Camper. Camper in the desert. Why would I want your sandy sandwich? Sandy sandwich. That's funny. Sandshrew and Tailo. This is a good combination. Because Nuzleaf can take out Sandshrew. And Manectric could take out Tailo. Love when the battles are set up nicely like this. Weakness versus weakness. No frills, just straight beat down. That Sandshrew out of here. Sandslash. Which means another creature with Sand Veil. Hopefully our accuracy isn't too bad this time around. I'm gonna let Manectric take Nuzleaf. I mean, there's no choice. You can't spark the sand slab. Not a ton of damage. Wish you would have knocked it out. But it's perfectly set up for one little poke of sandstorm. We got that third one. Can we knock it out? Yes. A critical hit too. Good job. Level 34 for Nuzleaf. He's running away. Nature powers earthquake in the desert? I don't know what I expected. Not bad. Bit intimidating, if nothing else, but it wasn't enough to deliver them to victory. Now, Sandstorm is going to take care of the Nuzleaf for us. Knocked out. Defeated. Thanks for the money. Let's carry on. This ruin is going to be explored in a special episode during the post-game. Make sure you come back for that. That's where we're going to find Regirock. We're going to do special episodes during the post-game for the legendary captures. The Regis, the Rayquaza, all the event stuff like that, because we can load them into the game. So those are going to be fun to put together in battle. But for right now, we'll settle for wild encounters and trainer battles. Trainers who have not a snowball's chance in the underworld to defeat us NPCs. Marrow goes down. I really should be making more use of Feint Attack with Nuzleaf, but Bullet Seed's just a lot of fun. Sandstorm. Make sure you guys sound off in the comments what movesets you'd like to see on the team. I have a pretty good idea how I'm gonna set up Blaziken and Swellow, but the others are up for debate. I'm ready to listen to ideas, no matter how unhinged, as long as they're within legal parameters inside the game. You know, I don't want my Manectric to learn something ridiculous like, I don't know, I assume a Manectric can't learn like Flamethrower. So, something like that. Nothing that's gonna break the game. I got a Bullet Seed right here. Yep. Lumber goes away. And I think that was our last trainer battle in the desert. We'll make our way out of here and continue south back to Petalburg. Now, why would you want to set up a picnic in the desert? These NPCs are weird. Continue to go south. We're gonna make it past the wind straits. And use Rock Smash. Wonder how they're doing. We're not gonna go visit right now. We're back in Mauville City. Going to the Pokemon Center. Heal up, step back out, continue going south. Because we obtained a new badge, and you know what that means. That means it's time to return to the Trick House. Oh, went a little bit too far. Don't need to go to Slateport, so let's turn around. Let's enter this Trick House here. The next puzzle. Let's see, where is he gonna be? Ah, there it is. On that nice little dresser right there. Yeah. I like your challenges. They're stimulating, if not frustrating. Especially this one. This one was a bit hard. Rock Smash. Let's go. Combuskin putting in work. Kicking rocks in a good way. Let's do some battling in here. Come on, picnicker. Camper. Picnickers are girls, campers are boys. Yeah. Kecleon with his color change ability Now he's gonna turn into a grass type, which is gonna make Bullet Seed hurt even less. 3. Still can't get more than 3. Man, when it finally hits 4 or 5, it's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be an entire spectacle. And now we're gonna feint attack it, which is gonna take it to dark type. Kecleon's interesting. I'd never consider using it on my team because I like my teams to evolve. But maybe in the future it's been suggested to me that I do Nuzlocke, so maybe one of them will be a playthrough where I use only basic Pokemon. Nothing evolved. That should be interesting. Never done that before. Might not make it very far. Who knows? We'll have to find out. You guys will have to tune in to see if that actually happens. Another Bullet Seed turns it into a grass type, which means this is not going to hit it, and we can't, come on, still can't get more than 2 or 3. At that point right there, it would have been perfect to get a 4th. We would have knocked it out, so we're just going to cut it. Turn back to normal as you faint, get back into your Pokeball. Thanks for that. Let's continue. Here we have to press a series of switches in the correct order in order to get to that scroll there. Oh, that wasn't it. Nope. We gotta continue. Move on to a different spot. Let's do this battle first. I don't get it either. Trickmaster's got a lot of time on his hands. Maybe he needs a hobby or vacation. What I know is right now, this fight's gonna be easy. Just gonna throw a bunch of bullets at it. Bullet Seeds. 1 hit KO. Don't need it to hit more than twice when it knocks you out once. Nose Pass. Alright. One of the creepier designs. It's supposed to be a compass. I could see that. Sundial. 2 and 3. Knocks out, Nose Pass. $35. Alright. Nuzleaf is growing. Who's next? Graveler. Graveler goes down. We get a little bit more experience. And we move on. You're a mono-type trainer, weak to one of my stronger Pokemon. That's why you lost. Can't get the scroll yet. Let's do this battle now. I don't know what's going on here. I'm getting a little sad. Why would you wander into a stranger's house? Not knowing what you're getting yourself into. NPCs, man. NPCs. Let's see this skitty right here. 2, 3. Can we do it? 4! It happened! We got more than 3 hits on Bullet Seed. It's a miracle. Never thought I'd see the day. Now we can set new goals. For now, let's use Feint Attack. Yeah, Feint Attack doesn't knock out the Swablu. Bullet Seed. Two times. Knocked it out. Thanks for that. Shadow Mail. Gonna wind up not doing much with this with all this mail I'm finding. Let's see. How did we do here now? And what was this? Wood mail. Bag is full? Doubt it. Let's go back to it. Ha. Gonna wind up selling it most likely. Let's see, what about this one? What does this one do? Let's go back and get Enter the scroll. Oh, look. Yeah, we did it. All right. We found the scroll. And we are out of here. Let's do that loop like 5 different times because we couldn't capture what the sequence needed to be. But we made it to the end. The hardstone. Not gonna use that either. I'll maintain my smirk, thank you very much. Until next time. Let's get out of here and continue on to Petalburg City. Leave this trickery shenanigans house. Back on Cycling Road. Enter and exit. Through. Back at Marville City. Gonna go west. Do a little zigzagging. West to Verdant Turf. Visit Wally and the family. See what Wally's gotten himself into lately. Doesn't seem like he's home. Yeah, these people are all related. Wally's gone away. Wonder where he's gone. Well, can't be too much to worry about right now. Gotta get back to Norman. We're through the Rust Turf Tunnel, making our way back to Rustboro City. Forgot the name of the city for a second. Stopping the Devon Corporation. I hear they're able to resurrect our fossil. So that's what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna talk to this man over here, and the only one who seems to be having a good time with his project. Yeah. Thanks for the rude fossil. Yeah, we'll take a walk. Hey, we're back. Thanks for the Lil-Eep. Lil-Eep will transfer to the box. No thanks. No nicknames here. No nicknames here. Get out of the way, sir. Thank you. Now we're running. Nice. Brisk jog back to Petalburg Woods. Walking across this bridge. Could have checked the Pokénav for some rematches, but it's okay. We'll do that next time. Take all the ledges. Avoid all the grass. We're still jogging, and we're almost there. And we're back in Petalburg Woods. First thing we're gonna do is enter the Pokemon Center and heal up so we can prepare for this strong emotional battle. And that's gonna be the end of yet another fun episode. That was episode 14 for you. Stay tuned for episode 15 coming tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe.